Good, good music. I'm screwing it all up, but if that's the closest you can get to rock, then that's good for me. I don't remember where we were. I think episode 15? Mission 15? Yeah. Repair order invoice 15. We're gonna replace some stuff. I just bought this crappy car. I need to make basic maintenance. Replace the air and oil filters. Change the oil. Check the timing, please. I need to change it. I bought the car. I need to... Well, then that person should be doing this. That's fine. Anyway. Okay, air and oil filters, change the oil, check the timing. Okay, we should be able to hammer through this stuff as we've done it before. And I know we got burned the first time on changing the oil. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this thing that I think... Whoa. Oh, okay, it just follows you. That's terrifying. This thing that looks like an eye wash station to me, but it's apparently an oil container. Okay, inspect the engine. Where do I empty the oil? These views are terrible. That's the engine. I know what that looks like. It's the gearbox, I think. Yep. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. How do I get the oil out of here? Oh, is it back here? Starter? Yeah. Nope, that's just the starter. That's the gearbox. I'm looking for the oil filter. Which I thought was like right here in this area, but I'm not getting a good view on it. Okay, let's get you out of here. Let's get our no. Sit. Stay. Stay. Okay. Let's get our bearings straight a little bit here. I think I got a little too cocksure trying to figure out what was going on. Open up the hood, check out the engine. The oil is here. This is where we put in new oil. The oil filter's right here. That's the cap. So how do I drain the oil? Oil pan. Okay, yeah, it's right down there. Oh, that's right, the hood shuts on its own, which is good, because that could have been dangerous. Do I just need to swivel wide, or... Oil pan. I thought there was just something we screw into this thing, and... Or screw out of it, and it all comes out. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So I was right. So where's our thing? Hello. Over here, please. I'm gonna guess it goes right about there. I would say that's a good start. Let's hope they don't penalize us too much for not being perfect. See, this view is just awful. Okay, it was there. And now that I clicked it, now I can't see it. Oh, come on! How? Whatever. Alright. Let's put the stupid cap back on. No parts to assemble. Okay. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. I'm assuming it just... Yeah, we were half an inch off. Sit in the corner. I'm so disappointed. Okay. Lower the car. We need a new oil filter, a new fuel filter. What was the other one? Air filter? Air and oil. Check the timing. Okay. Let's go ahead and order our parts. Air filter. Yep. And oil filter is going to be all the heck down here. Uh-huh. Very good. Pop this sucker open. It should be pretty quick. I know the oil filter is here. Take out. And remove. And assemble. Let's get that new one in. Hey. 100%. Put the cap back on. We're not replacing the cap. Now let's fill the engine full of oil. Let's get that out of here. Glug, 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 glug. And I have absolutely no basis for how much volume that was, so we're gonna have to just check the dipstick. I think it's called yeah, oil dipstick. Oh, we got a ways to go. Okay, now I'm fixated on the dipstick. That sounded terrible. Okay. I should more than do it, but we're gonna double check anyway. Golden color between max and min marks. I don't think we could get any more in between than dead in between, so that works for me. Oh, and air filter, and it's this compartment, but we have to do a little disassembly if I remember. Some tube, a meter with a couple of these stupid hex nuts that are apparently used in the entire vehicle, and the cover. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna rewatch my first episode, because I'm sure I had no idea what half this crap even was, and I'm actually starting to learn a little bit about vehicles. Let's go to assembly mode. Yep. Slap in the new one. Put the cover on. Screw this stuff tight. It was so nice of us to paint this stuff. Paint it orange and yellow. That's the damage. That's the wear and tear of the unit. I just think it's really cool how it's, you know, now that we've taken it out, we now know what it looks like. Status-wise. Okay, air filter, oil filter, done. Next is timings. Yeah, timing. I don't know how to check timing. Is that something we do with the little OCMP computer? ODBC? whatever. OBD computer. Does this check timings? Okay, so what's the error? Check errors. Yeah, check the errors. See, if it said checking for errors and then it just said done, I would assume there were no errors. But the problem is it just says checking errors. So I don't know if there's an error it's trying to verify or what. And it didn't check timing, so I don't. There's timing belts. Like there's the timing stuff over here. I think, yeah, timing belt. Check it. Check, examine. Yep. 0%. 40%. Okay, so I checked it. And check the timing. Well, I checked it, but you didn't tell me you wanted me to fix it. Maybe I'm getting a little too literal here. Okay, let's get the... Oh no, it's this. The belt tensioner. And then we can remove the belt? No, what else do we have to take off? Nope. No, I'm not going to take off this cylinder head to remove a belt. Oh, these belts are on top of each other. Okay. So hang on. That belt comes off first. Oh, nope. Nope, hang on. Okay, let's get this guy a new timing belt. Nope. Wrong button. Timing belt. I'm so glad that the people that bring their vehicles to my shop already know what's busted. I'm kind of waiting for a no idea fix it kind of a mission. So this gets this. That other timing belt wouldn't make a suitable rubber band at this point. Serpentine belt, and then the tensioner, tensioneer, whatever. Okay, that's all the parts. Is that mission accomplished? No. Check timing. Okay, well I replaced a part I didn't have to. Well, it was at 0, so I had to do it. Okay, let's see, what else can we check? No, I didn't want the cylinder head, I wanted whatever that wheel is. Water pump looks good. Idler pulley looks okay. Crankshaft pulley. Can I not examine it? Maybe I have to remove something first. Okay, back to where we were. Let's remove that. Can I remove it now? Tensioner. Timing belt. Okay, now let's see if we can examine that. I still can't. Oh, exhaust manifold looks good. Thank goodness we checked that. I'm really assuming that's what they meant by timing. Well, when in doubt, let's just keep taking apart more stuff until we get to something else. No? Nothing? Nada? Can I remove it now? No, I still can't. Truly perplexing. Let's remove the alternator, why not? And this wheel doesn't seem to exist. Whatever that is. Okay, well now that I have the car half disassembled on that side, why don't we shut the door? I don't think there's anything timing related in the back end of the vehicle. Almost wish there was a... Oh! Okay, so... I did something in between me taking everything apart and me putting it all back together. Or at least, I'll have to put it back together. Clearly, I can't give them half their vehicle back. Idler pulley, and then the water pump, and then the alternator, and then we'll be able to put the belts back on. I think. Yeah, let's put the alternator back. Very good. This goes back. This goes back. I must have just removed one extra part, because I'm not too sure what I identified or did differently, but that's okay by me. I think this one's a done deal. Let's just double check our inventory. I'm very sure I can sell more than half of this crap, so let's see what we can repair. No repairable parts. Okay. Everything's getting sold. Unless halfway through the game they're going to teach me how to salvage parts or something, no point. I forgot how to do this. Oh, there we go. Yep. 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 And yep. And yep. And yep. And yep. Did I put the belt tensioner back? I did not. Woohoo! Look at that. Little due diligence. Double check your inventory, kids. You never know when it might pay off. Don't do drugs. Double check your inventory. Those are the two pieces of advice I could ever give someone that would be helpful. Alright. Let's call this pink thing a done deal. Cha-ching! Little Tanya from Red Alert there. Game. Okay. Find and eliminate the problem. Oh, I freaking called it 5 minutes ago. It's like, yeah, maybe they'll just get one that just says fix problem. My car has huge mileage. It started to sound terrible while turning. Okay, can I test drive it? Yeah. I want to hear how terrible this is. Hoping it plays some really god-awful music or something. Oh, fancy that. This thing handles exactly the same as the ones that were in good condition. Handles like a box of gravy, though. Brakes could use some work. Maybe? I don't know. I like how when it shifts gears, it totally affected the steering. I don't know if you noticed that there was a bit of a there. When it switches down from 2 to 1, the steering just gives a little. It's a little weird. Alright, suspension test. It doesn't make any different noise. It doesn't do anything differently than the truck I drove, or whatever that was, the van, or the 2 other coupe. Okay, that was no help. But fun all the same. Now, let's see if the OBD thing gives us any errors. And maybe I'm wrong, but I always assumed that you do the reading from the car, and then you take this thing and you stick it into a computer or something else, and then it gives you like a printout of everything that's, that's going on. But I don't know anything about cars. Let's double check that again, though. Like, is there... I know we have our computer, but it's not always obvious what hooks into what in this game until you get really close to it. Now, unless I can plug this into the shell of another engine, it's not going to give us any assistance. Okay, so the turning is bad. The wheels, the turning, what was it? Sounds terrible while turning. Okay, could be shock, suspension, these springs, the tires. It could be a lot of things. So let's just get to examining. Oh, look at that. Drive axle left. Isn't that handy? Look at that. Oh, and the right. And of course, I'm not going to get a decent view here. Okay, I'm going to take a wild stab and say it's these drive axles. So, in order to do that, we have to tear this whole thing apart. Just about. So, close, close, you're not going to be of any assistance. Let's just hammer this thing out. Nope. Yep. That goes. There's a bolt in the center here. I don't have to remove the calipers and the brakes. Nope. I had it. Okay. Not too bad. We're getting better at this. The funny thing is I just took a friend of mine, their car to the shop, and the guy was talking after the repair was done. He was talking like, oh yeah, the calipers and whatever. I didn't even grasp half the stuff he said. But the neat thing is that the stuff that I did hear and did understand, it was actually kind of nice. Like, I wasn't completely out of the conversation. Not that I'm now a car savant or anything, but it's cool just working with any of the terminology at all. No repairable parts. Okay, I can't hammer those parts any better. We're going to go ahead and... Nope, that's not at all what I wanted. We're going to go ahead and sell them. We need a drive axle left and a drive axle right. Now, just to make sure... 1400 USD. Drive axle left, drive axle right. Why is the left one cheaper than the right one? That's kind of funny. Or the left one more expensive than the right one. Or whatever I said. Anywho. Yeah, it was still cool that, just working with some of this terminology, getting a vague idea of how this all works. It was actually kind of neat. I'm sure it's kind of like the same situation when someone starts working with computers for like the very first time, and it's like they recognize what RAM and what a hard drive is, and understanding those are two separate things. Like when you say the word memory, what exactly does that mean? And then when you really work with some of the componentry of a computer and they start to really grasp it, it's like, oh, these are USB ports, this is an RJ45 jack for networking, this is whatever, and you go through the parts for the first time, and it's like, it's exciting, because it's almost like you're speaking a different language, even though you're using the same language, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's kind of nice to get in here and start to figure out what this, I don't know what this crap does, per se, but at least you can figure it out. I think it was from Big Bang Theory, one of their episodes is their car, they were going on to some, I don't know, some con or something, maybe a Comic-Con, and the car broke down, and it was pending the three guys in there, and she was like, do you guys know how a car works? Oh yeah. Or combustion engine. Do you know how a combustion engine works? Yeah, totally, we know how it works. Do you know how to fix it? Nope. Something like that. So it's still nice. I'm almost in the same boat, kind of getting real familiar with how this works. I know how it works in practice, but hey, apparently we eliminated the problem. A cha-ching! Okay, just sailing through these. I'm pretty sure we take out the engine and put in a new engine. I don't really see how this is going to get more difficult. Check the exhaust. Okay, we've done this before. This one's going to be a cakewalk. I hit something hard on a bumpy road, and I assume it broke one of the exhaust pipes. Examine it, please. Buddy, you came to the right place. I'm not a genius, but I'm going to take a stab. Say I know what the problem is. Okay. Over here. Examination. 20%. Green percent. Green percent. Okay. We're looking good with these greens here. What's this? Muffler. Middle. Yeah, muffler middle. Oh, yeah. Muffler rear. Okay. So, yes, he busted something. What do we need to buy? Can I get it from here? No, I can't. Exhaust pipe middle. That's what we need. You know, let's remove it first, because I might be able to repair that. I mean, in real life, I'd have no idea how you repair these things. I'm assuming it's mostly duct tape and crying. Or prayers and Twizzlers. Or a Mars bar and a 2x4. I have no idea how to fix this stuff. I'm a computer programmer, not a metallurgist, so when it really comes down to this kind of stuff, it's like you just magically repair it. I mean, all the tools I have over there, I think is like a vise and a hammer. I don't know how this stuff's getting fixed with those two items, but maybe it really goes down to like the WD-40 or duct tape. If you can't fix it with one of those two things, just throw it away. Yeah, see, I have a vise, some screwdrivers and wrenches, but no real compound to fix the, okay, nothing to fix. So I need a what again? Okay, this can go. Go away, go away. I need an exhaust pipe middle. That's our guy. Now let's see, how much cashing money do we have? 3,240. Could use some of these cheaper books. At least the Become a Better Mechanic would be cool. If when we get these blanket ones where I can't turn, please fix, or whatever, and you have to really do the mental math and figure it out. This one might actually be cool. So let's dump a level into that. Yep, and let's dump a level into Master of Commerce. I want to keep the economy things pretty high, but I think that's going to be a good start. I think that'll be handy. Okay, we have our part. Man, if only car maintenance really was this fast, right? Like, everyone would be would have a more enjoyable time working with cars and not so afraid of taking it to the shop if they could just go ahead and get under here and, you know, really tinker around with it. The reality of it is not everyone has one of these lifts or these jacks. I'm not too sure what this thing is called that my car is, or that the car is on. Muffler middle. Okay. This is muffler exhaust pipe rear. Okay. That takes care of that. Let's just do a little more examination. Was there anything else that was obviously wrong? I don't mind being at least a semi-decent mechanic and going through and checking stuff that I can. No? No? Okay. No? Alright. I think we're good. Let's check the invoice. Yes! Check the exhaust. Let's lower this baby, call this mission done. Very good. 17 missions in the books. I'm really liking how this is progressing. Good. First few episodes I had no idea what a car was. Find and eliminate the cause. The faster I drive, the louder this horrible noise gets. I also noticed that the dashboard lights are getting dimmer. That sounds like an electrical problem to me. A fluctuation in energy when something occurs tells me, I'm guessing the alternator? I'm guessing... I don't know anything about cars like before I started playing this, but if I... Oh, I can move this. I think the alternator generates electricity to maintain the battery's current, or to keep the battery online, really. So, we're going to check the alternator, maybe the battery, maybe a couple of other things just to start. Oh, battery looks fine. Oh, alternator looks like crap. Look at that. I'm really glad I said all this stuff out loud. That way it doesn't look like I don't know what I'm doing. But I don't. Get that out of there. Can I repair an alternator? How am I doing this? Do I have a forge? Am I reforging the parts with wrenches? And a banner? And a can of knockoff Pepsi? Funny. Nice logo. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Slap this puppy back on. Call this one a mission 2, I hope. Now, that at least takes care of the electrical problem, I would assume. Now, the noise, I have no idea what that would be right now. I haven't done any examining yet. But let's back out. Let's see if that actually clears the invoice. Oh, so easy. Perfect. Let's close this lid. Done. Alright, let's do one more, then we can call this one an episode. That one was really quick. Replace everything else. Now that I said that out loud, find the solution. I can barely afford a car, but I've managed to buy myself one. It doesn't start, though. Help me, please. I only have $300 left. I need it working before I can show it to my parents. Okay. Holy crap. Nice paint job. Factory original rims. You just drive this off the lot, man. I don't know what that logo is closest to. BMW or something? Or I don't even know the logo, so I don't know why I'm comparing it. This is a nice car, and you only have $300 to repair it, huh? Oh my god. It has seen some salt. This car has seen some salt. Okay, what was the problem again? It doesn't start. Okay, well there is something called the starter. I think it's in the back? Let me just teleport through the car here. I can't examine it. But I can remove it? Okay, we'll remove it and then we'll see what it looks like in our inventory. I'm gonna guess it's like crap, but we'll see. Oh no, starter's 43. Okay, that was my first guess. Let's just go ahead and put that back, because I am going to want to use the computer on this one. I'm hoping the computer will be able to figure it out, but I have no idea what the computer's even used for, considering I've used it as often as I have, and I've never gotten one error detected. Error code 973 Apple Banana 4259. That would be a really cool error message. Okay, again, disappointed. I don't know why I use that thing. Okay, let's do some examining, see what's what. Engine looks usable. Exhaust manifold, also usable. Oil cap, in good... Oh, these wires are crap. Let's do a little more digging, but I'm hoping it's just those wires. I'm sure these things wouldn't prevent the car from starting. Okay, ignition wires. Let's pluck these little guys. Oh. Okay. Okay, can I repair ignition wires? Okay. I was gonna be really scared if it would let me. Like, how are we doing that? With electrical tape and hope? Okay, these are ignition wires. Come on. Come on, mouse. Thank you. Yep. Perfect. Get those wires back in there. Plastic engine cover. I think that actually calls this one done, right? No. Okay. Okay, so the ignition wires needed to be replaced. I'm very certain of that. What else could be messed up to prevent the car from starting? What's the condition of these belts? Okay, those are both not great, but they're doable. No. I don't want to inspect the quality of the cover of the oil thing. Okay. If it's not an engine issue, I'm gonna assume it's a fuel issue in the back. And if there's no gas, the car's not gonna start, right? Okay, 47. Okay, so it's not the fuel pump. So I'm assuming this thing is getting gas. I also assumed that there was... Oh, yeah, the fuel filter, that's right. Nope. Not that either. I assumed there was fuel in the car. Because I don't know if I can actually put gas in the car. I don't see how to put gas in the car. This obviously isn't an electric car, because it has a gas tank. What about fuel? Or, oil? Let's check the oil. Oh, this thing needs at least more oil. You know what? Let's do the favorite. Let's check the oil filter as well. Come on. %, if I read that correctly. Come on. This UI is so... See, look at that. It's so touchy. If it's anywhere in this area, you should know what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay, the oil filter is fine. Now, logically, having bad oil in the car, I don't think would prevent it from starting. It won't run happily, like it won't run efficiently or anything, but it'll at least run. But do the good deed, change out the oil. Let's try not to muck this up this time. Okay, that's as far left as I can get it. Okay, it's actually... Nope, we're still a little off. Still a little off. Okay. Come on now. I'll take it. I will take it. Let's see what we can do with this. There. There it was. I see it. Get in there. What? You know what? It's official. I don't care. Get this out of my garage. You sit in the corner. Sit in a different corner. Hang on. You come here. You go over here. I don't like you anymore. The bottom of my garage is just going to be an ecological disaster. Ecological? Environmental disaster is what I said. That's all there is to it. Okay. New plugs. New oil. Let's see what that gets us. Nope. Gotta top that sucker off a little bit more. The animation is just awesome. It's like MS Paint came in here and did the graphics. Little spray can action. Oh yeah, that you can't get any more middle than that. At least I can't. Okay, invoice time. Find the solution. Okay, it still doesn't start. We change out the oil, maybe unnecessarily now. We put in new ignitions. The ignition wires. This stuff is in poor condition, but it's not totaled. What else would prevent a car from starting? Okay, let's put her in the sky. See what we can do with that. I checked the starter. I checked the engine. I checked the oil filter. I checked the fuel filter. I believe I did. See, this stuff is all mechanical. None of it's engine based. So I'm still a little leery as to why. Oh, maybe the gearbox is messed up. How do I examine the gearbox? That would prevent the car from starting. Oh, I have to... Okay, I know how to check the gearbox. We have to get the supporting rods that go into it out. The axles, I believe they're called. I just replaced them 2 missions ago and I already forgot what they're called. Okay, you're gonna make this difficult, huh? There we go. Okay. Now, I think I can examine the gearbox. No, I still can't. Okay. Let's try it from this way. No, I still can't even examine it, so... Oh, I think I have to remove the starter. Okay, I cannot examine it, but I can remove it. Alright. Gearbox, 47%. No, that's still good. Clutch pressure plate looks good. Clutch release bearing looks good. Let's dig a little deeper here. I gotta change that radio station. Clutch friction plate looks good. And I think this is it. I don't think there's anything else. No, okay. So, we've removed the gearbox from the equation and all the parts leading up to the engine from it. Let's see, what else would stop something from start? Oh, you know what? Maybe there's something stuck in the air filter. I think a blocked air intake would stop the combustion process, considering you need the right combination of air and fuel in order for combustion to occur, in addition to the ignition. So that's why we went originally with the ignition coils. or the wires anyway, because it makes sense. If the fuel doesn't ignite, it's not going to do anything. Drive axle left. Good, yeah, and just when I had the mind to go change the station, it changed itself. Oh, I gotta come back to that. That's right, we needed to remove that to work on the gearbox in the first place, and we removed the starter. I'm really glad when they came up with names for car parts, it was like almost indicative of what the thing does, like starter. I mean, you can't really ask a whole lot of questions beyond that. It's pretty straightforward. At least I hope that's what that does. Man, so much rust. Done and done. Okay. Back to where we were thinking. Let's check this air stuff. A little ahead of myself there. It'd be really funny if we found like a possum or something in here. Oh, there's your problem. Nope. Alright, I've almost got nothing. Let's put this stuff back together now that we've torn apart the front half of the car. Oh, this one's going to be finicky again. Oh, there we go. There's that. Like, in the ultimate gotcha is if a part is missing, I'm totally screwed. I'll never know. I'll never be able to identify a part is just flat missing. Okay, let's identify some stuff up here. Can't check the fuel tank. Right, the fuel pump and the fuel filter looked good. I don't know, let's check exhaust. Let's see where that gets us. Frickin' frick, man. Yeah, oh, wait, you know what? You know what'd be really funny? Is if this thing lets me take it for a test drive even though the car doesn't start. No way. Okay. Good. I'm really glad they had that much forethought into it. Okay. Can barely afford a car. It doesn't start. Please help. Need to get it started. We have both our belts. We have all the assembly. That all looks good. At least all the parts are there. We have our gearbox. That exists. Let's get under the front of the car. I think that's the one area I haven't really been doing a whole lot with. The only time I raised it was to clean out the oil. Let's get a little gimme on this. It's gonna be something ridiculous. don't know how I'm gonna even pay my electric bill from raising and lowering this thing a billion times. Okay. We're gonna take off the engine. We're gonna see if there's something in here mechanical. Or not the engine. We're gonna take off the tire. Wow. And we'll see if we can do some examinations here. Maybe... no, I don't want to do that. I just want to examine it. Are maybe, like, the brakes locked up? No, that would prevent it from moving, not starting. See, all this stuff looks okay. Let's give this one a go. Nope. 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 I don't get it. I really don't. Okay, let's put the stupid wheel back on. Air filter's fine. There's oil in the pan, right? Oh. We changed out the oil. I don't know how to check if there's gas in the car, because we determined there's not a way to put gas in the car. Huh. We're gonna run the OBD test one more time, assuming it'll do something. And then, heck, I might just need to call this an episode here, walk away, come back in a little bit. Again, done what? Grrr. Okay. I'm gonna call this an episode here. We're on episode, or what, invoice 18? 19? Can't spend too much more money. Oh, description of structural damage? That's... Oh, that's probably the thing I sign and get back to him. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna call this here. I need a little bit of a break. Walk around, shake out a little bit, see if we can get this figured out. I want to do this by myself. I don't want to go to a FAQ or anything, so I'm really trying to just get this figured out. Can I disassemble this way more? That's not what I wanted. Yeah, so anyway, I'll, ooh, what's this? Ignition module. Hang on a tick. Yeah, let's get these wires out of here. Oh, I really hope there's like a little plug in here I just have to replace. And there's nothing. And I can't remove the cylinder head. Oh, there's screws. Spark plugs. I forgot about spark plugs. Son of a gun. Alright. Just that 20 seconds of me not thinking about it, and we thought about it. Look at that. And we came across them because we replaced the freaking wires on top of that. Oh, man. Okay, I can't repair spark plugs, can I? Nope. Okay. That's fine. These are what kinds of spark plugs? Oh, okay. Just spark plugs. Yep. For 0? Yeah, just get this stuff out of my inventory. Okay, spark plugs. Ah, man, that's been in my face this whole time then. That's okay. Good to learn. Good lesson learned. Just, yeah, screw that right in there, because that's how that works. I know enough about spark plugs. You have to space the little ignition thing right there. I don't know what that's exactly called, but that has to be spaced properly per your vehicle specifications. So, I guess I have 3 points of advice for you kids. Don't do drugs, double check your inventory, and check your spacers. What's next? Oh. Is it this? Yeah, the ignition module. Okay, then the wires. Awesome. And then the plastic cover. And I think that's it. Sweet. Okay. We're gonna sell down our inventory super quick. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Come on. Thank you. Which is just like that. Cash this in. Done for the day. Whew. Okay, I at least want to see what the next mission is. And then thinking about it critically, going through and stepping it through. It's like, well, this didn't work. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. You know, going through like that. That's what really gets good problem-solving skills. And that's really what I wanted to hope. Learning some of the componentry of a vehicle and being able to think like that. Let's see. Replace rubber bushings. Bushings? But whatever. Replace some rubber booties. My rubber bushings are gone. Replace them all, please. Okay, we're going to continue that with our next episode. So thanks for joining me, guys. I will catch you next time.